Okay, so Kaidon Salter, the Liberty quarterback, announced today that he'll be entering the transfer portal. A really good year. Look, they ran up against a buzzsaw. Buzzsaw did Liberty against Oregon, but Salter had a really good year. Joe ran for over 1,000 yards, had 1,089 yards, the best rushing offense in the country, 2,876 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. You said in pre-production when we talked about this that you felt that Auburn would just be like feel so good for him because both teams look, he wants to advance to where he's at. Auburn needs a quarterback so desperately.
Yeah, Salter's one of those guys that, in the scouting community, his name gets brought up a lot. Now, it's not so much that he's going to be a first round pick per se. If he stayed at Liberty, probably wouldn't have, but him going to a better opportunity to play in a more NFL preparing offense is I would assume what he's going to be looking for. He's good enough to go play at Auburn. He did a lot of really good things that nobody paid attention to because he was playing at Liberty, and he made some really good throws against Oregon, but because of the limitations that they had, the lack of receivers, lack of offensive line, lack of running back talent, they were limited against Oregon. I would imagine that Auburn's going to make the most sense. I mean, they still need a quarterback. How hard is it for Hugh Freeze just to quickly pick up the phone and be like, hey, bud, come home. I recruited you, got you to leave Tennessee to come play for me. You want to play in the SEC again? We're going to go, do some damage next year. And I think it'd be pretty easy to convince him.
Look, I'm going to continue to say this, and thank you, Jake. Okay, he does have something in there. We'll get to that in just one quick second. Just one thing on this from me. If I'm Ohio State, I'm picking up the phone call. I'm picking up the phone. You need a quarterback. You need one now. I don't think that you start Aaron Nolan and things just get miraculously better. So,
yeah, that kid in that bowl game. Oh my God.
yeah, you need to go through the portal. You need to go through the portal because look, I thought Cam Ward was an option. Cam Ward's going to the NFL draft, and I think that kid's going to be a late round pick, and somebody's going to absolutely fall in love with him. I'm going to call it now. Might be the next Russell Wilson. Just throwing that out there.
I think he's the next Jordan Love. I think everyone's going to be like, is he really that good? And then he's going to get picked in the end of the first round. BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL are all in full swing. BetOnline is your number one source for wagering news, odds, trends, and predictions with both desktop and mobile access at any time. Head to BetOnline today and use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. That is a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline, where the game starts.